Say, was a man, you
bad boy. Hey, you swag in the man. Hey, Alaska, you know, co-ponded them paddy. So, I have a room. Nanima! Hey, yeah! Miss Robert Taylor will send him one was as we go about at us. So, impossible. Hey, yeah. Oh, what you want? No. 419. Boy, will you some Quajiski?
To Poncasa, you got some point,
but Central Region, Montpellier for no or man to Abanama, Bawumia,
why young was your phone. Most of the relegation, you walk back at White Nazakis.
Okay.
Your local relegation, bad 20 years, break the 8th, break the chump. You break the 8th now, you break the chump. Young quarrel, yeah, Missy, young break a shade. Because it's Salano, and for full of bread, and for full of Cassan. Yako round simple into Munkashi. Yako yen me guassing.
Adamu is Dr. Bawumia or
no, that's a canoe. Not can no work as a bottom. Oh, it's a cannon that can I guess a bottom. This over say can't put people 1 for 10 candidates in Amara.
Not just and some of Kayankotia. The values of vacations in the municipality. The coronavirus authenticated from 5th 2017. The project have Ghana maintained 655 million Ghanaian cedis. Indeed, I want to poll the Ministry of Coronavirus. As the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Information are now the coronavirus authenticated and vaccinated.
Showdown, huh?
Showdown. Kennedy Agyapong.
Number 1.
Number 1. Kennedy Agyapong. Number 1. Kennedy Agyapong. Number 1.
That's right.
In this country, President Akufo, member of Showdown. Vice President, member of Showdown. So, Mama chasing me agent. I'm not going to shut them. What do you embassy? What do you embassy? Yes. Me challenge the President Akufo anytime.
Well, Busiame Agyi B3Biaa by Dino that so Dr. Ren Agyi B3Biaa Oba na wa share video no ede amame ye betwetwe nkomo e bedi nkomo afa on my Ghana ho yes and weather no in UK was very nice. It was very nice indeed. I say as a father there you have to take your children somewhere and have a good time with them. Ya baba bedu fie abusuafo omo bedada. This is the time daddy say mitiminya time na. But so me share me me nimdi ne menyansa efa honorable akompreko Kennedy Agyapong. The ya ene se sent na Agyi B3Biaa no ese me so me kan ho ase. Oh my Ghana 2024 yempeo eyenkofo bi a omoye MPP NDC or a third force enebeji of my Ghana no. From the look of things, Ankoye John Mahama, it will be either Kennedy Agyapong or Alhaji Christ Bawumia and the president of Ghana. From where I sit today, say third force at 2 omunioma year, we will give them a showdown. But let me place my conversation on the 2 major political parties, MPP and NDC. NDC the Oma Toma Banewi in the Oye flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama. In the contest will be between John Mahama versus Kennedy Agyapong. Umpeo. MPP party is big and they will be presenting a friend is saying Akompreko or your friend is saying Alhaji Christ Bawumia. In 2024 it's likely say nipa miense mu bi ba president of the Republic of Ghana. Now, Sani Paninano, of Amemoakwaba, a freedom fighters, a coordinator of fire, Ewasi, Michel. Sa painful winninano, Ubiano, a nipe bia, where your my Ghana near. War praise will be dear, nim not in the name, the Yansa Tuja. In TNA, Usha Bawumia, Kennedy, and the Showdown war come here, and somewhere Wakika, resonate with the people of the country, Ghana for. For the first time in many years, I'm beginning to hear a politician or Kasa to say Ghana ni awarding Ghana or mine. For the first time in many years. For the first time in many years, we are getting somebody or what within the MPP Patriotic Party, but he is fearless and is bold to speak what he feels the people needs to hear without kowtowing to any powers that be. Now, perhaps it's because Kennedy has also built himself to this particular level. Onsro Sesebio Abai will come after him or not. He's one particular person he has spoken on many issues, both MPP and NDC. He's a vociferous man. Now, he's not somebody when it comes to being real. He pretends. Like many politicians, I know them. Now, you see, where we are going as a nation, we need politicians to be honest, patriotic, and more respectful for us. Bossman Mwakwaba. We need politicians to be real. Nobu Kodie. We need politicians to be real and speak truth to power, irrespective of wherever they belong. Now, say Utie Kennedy in someone walking and a friend is saying a year pulpit on mountain for the showdown one. Clearly, he has spoken. But as to how say and someone wakano woba obeyeno is for every human being to wait and see. Now let me say this. Nobody knew John Dramani Mahama. You only knew John Mahama because he became an MP, a minister, a deputy minister, a full minister, a vice president, and a president. And when he became president, you knew John Mahama through the things that he promised, that he, if given the chance or opportunity, obey. So, majority of Ghanaians listened to him and voted for him. And it's the same way John Mahama will continuously do. Ama Yapa Koto Aba, 7 December 2024. So John Mahama is not coming to tell you, say, I'm giving you, a friend is saying, it's not coming to give you, a friend is saying, cash in your hand before you vote for him. He's not coming to give you the job before you vote for him. He's only going to tell you that this time around, if you give him another second chance, he will perform based on his record. Obey a president or yeah. The same thing, Kennedy Agyapong. Ofa womwa omo pre abeya. Top 3 noa Bawumia, Kennedy, and Mahama. Mahama has been a vice president and a president before. So we can see, say, when it comes to being the #1 voice, he has experienced it. And we've seen what he did. When it comes to somebody like Bawumia, he has been #2. So we have seen what he can also contribute. But when it comes to Kennedy Agyapong, you've not seen him having or tasting a vice president and a president before. So if you want to judge somebody by like Kennedy, you go and look at the things he has done, which is the jobs he has created as a businessman, the number of Ghanaians he has employed as a Ghanaian. If you fact Kennedy, you could see say Kennedy, you can liken him to somebody like Ibrahim Mahama, because Ibrahim Mahama is also a businessman. The only difference is that Ibrahim Mahama is not a legislator or a parliamentarian. So he also has a lot of jobs that takes care of many Ghanaians. Now, in this particular era now, you do know, we don't need the gentle people to come and speak politics to the Ghanaian. What the Ghanaian needs is somebody who is full of action, somebody whose track record can show, say, when he says it, he does it. We don't need politicians who take us for granted and speak to us the way they feel they have to speak to us. Now, if you look at somebody like Bawumia, when you look at someone like Bawumia compared to Kennedy, MPP for Kotono, if I, Dr. Ren, I'm to vote as an MPP member, I'm talking about MPP politics. Yemfa NDC Sinchen, because NDC there, Omo candidate where John Mahama, who already has his record as a vice president and a president that he will protect and build and stand on it to campaign for Ghanaians to vote for him. It will not Sinchen. He has his good side and he has his negative side. As to whether a good side will garner Ghanaians to vote for him is another thing altogether. And with all respect to the former vice president and president John Mahama, there are records that you can say to because so he also has something he can stand on and say it. It's Yemfa NDC Yemfa Tunchen. Yembra MPP. Me, Dr. Ren, Samie MPP member, and I make a between Bawumia, Kennedy, I got 2 free at the anymore. The 2 people I will consider in my head between these 4, because Yempo MPP will sa 4 we mu no be yimu ba ko a obedi MPP nani. Said 4 no me kwa ko yi aba me kwa ko to aba nipa mienu ana madwene wo mo se me to aba de ama wo 1 Kennedy 2 Adenimo. Se me a member of MPP na me ko to aba we a madwene Kennedy any Adenimo edi entra madwene wo mo because wo mo no different wo mo style no different. Anna, what they promise no so no different. And almost style to a friend is a leadership no so different. Bawumia leadership, any akoto leadership no over the years ni ye won't be brave. Over the years ni won't almost style no. And Showdown differ from a Kufuado. And Showdown differ from your friend is saying Bawumia. And Showdown different from the 1992 presidents of Mababa Senyako. It is Yehumbi. And Tino Sanko for Medwombe Sing Chain. A ya akoto free ye any Bawumia. It is a way between Adenimo and Kennedy. Now, if I'm to choose between Adenimo and Kennedy, I will choose somebody like Kennedy. I'll give you my reasons why. Where we have gotten to as a nation, we need somebody who has a little nonsensical attitude within him to change certain narratives in our body politics. Instead say be a bomb say be a coup d'etat. You don't need to pray say be a coup d'etat or Ghana. Na so jeni ababedi so. So you have somebody like Kennedy, who represent a nonsensical, has that nonsensical approach system within him. And he has shown it over the years. And for many years, he is not a perfect gentleman. He cannot be. He's a man with errors. Likewise, John Mahama is also a man with errors and not a perfect man. But so the Kennedy see why. You could see, say, there are certain things which are consistent with him. And that aspect, is about job creation for the youth. There are a lot of people in Ghana who have money, more than Kennedy Agyapong. But Kennedy defies the odds. I would break that jinx. And he said, as a politician, I will let money speak and work in my country, Ghana. Because for many years, politicians were afraid to exhibit or show where their friends saying, what would you musika my name? Because they were afraid that so many politicians who have the chance could not risk it or take advantage in what? Doing business that will employ the Ghanaian. But Kennedy took the risk. So today you see him, sir, over the years, different government and different political parties are back up. But his business, he has been able to what? Maintain and is growing. It has not been easy. And I'll be honest with you. In 2008, when MPP lost power, Kennedy suffered a lot. Kennedy, Oman FM and Net2 television suffered a lot. Fifi Boafo and Co, all of them were working for Kennedy. He groomed these chaps, these young, energetic guys and ladies, supported them, sponsored them. It was not easy. But over the years, he has been able to do it. Sebio, without ejina and also. Now, he is a man when MPP on he comes out and he lambasts them and he speaks his mind as he has to. And I quite remember years ago when Kufuor came to power in 2000 and J. Rawlings, the security in your free said, the one MP Amekaisa or Kasaye, the case it is wrong. Senate party, Aya Rawlings was Kennedy Agyapong. He spoke vociferous and even told Kufuor said, "Ya would hear Rawlings neno watching it as a NDC for Banu Edibiya wa mensu." He is not a perfect man. Agreed. But there is something within him. And that thing that is within him is what many Ghanaian youth are praying for. And like I said, the Ghanaian youth don't want coup d'etat. But the Ghanaian youth want a voice that can speak their language for them. A voice that can act for them. A voice that can create a future for them. A voice that can inspire them. And that is clearly what you see in this MPP contest. Now, Bawumia, Wakwaya Akufo-Addo favorite is in 2008. Na Alan Kojo Chairman Kufuor favorite, na Kufuor eja Omudi to me at the time Alan Kojo chairman ting Echia Uncle Siaga. So we are seeing something similar from 2008 and an AC 2023. And Bawumia has the state apparatus behind him. He has all the creme de la creme, so to say. The men who are in charge are backing Bawumia. But clearly, Bawumia character is not different from Akufo-Addo's character. Bawumia is just the replica of Akufo-Addo. The only thing that is different is that Bawumia is a Northerner and a Muslim. Akufo-Addo is a Southerner and a Christian. But their characteristics when it comes to leadership qualities is not different. So these are some of the things that you as the delegate now will go to Abba on the 4th of November. I say senka Bawumia be ye bibia enke ofiti ase na oboa mo. Now clearly Bawumia is just hollow in terms of ideas to move the nation forward. And I'm being honest with you. Bawumia ne dimina Wakasa. It's like he's making fun of people. Wakasa de akwesa asem na 23 mu pen on wogiti. Wakasa oboni tin go as if say oye a friend is saying a gamma lizard. Wakasa wi ano ono akasa esre. As if say oye. And that is the reason why I remember in 2019, I think 18 or 19, when I had a conversation with a NDC, National Youth Organizer, Pablo. Pablo went to Adisado College. And Pablo was my senior in Adisco. Now, many didn't come on about Bawumia. As Pablo just told me, say, look, Ren, I'm not going to waste my time and talk about Bawumia because to me he's a comedian. He's just a joker. He's not serious. So the NDC, they are waiting for that opportunity to capitalize on it. Say, Bawumia is a joker and a comedian. What I want to see in 2024 is a real showdown between the NDC and the MPP. And I'm hoping that the Nkrumah's political party can come together. So far, I'm doing my best. And they say you can force a horse to the riverside, but you cannot force it to drink. You move in any sikanwa. You bet him they organize a political party. But ebi aye kwa enim nyame be ye adom. Sikane beba and they no yawa inshallah. It will come more for us to be able to organize people to change the narratives of our Ghanaian politics. At least freedom fighters have spoken. And we have done a very huge job. And all of you can attest to it. First in Kalba and 10 times one card, you wire in Gegane, a year friend is a mankra domone, a friend is saying, a gradamon out to a monka. But today people are talking about development in Ghana. It was because freedom fighters. As Agyi B3Biaa say, young Ghana, my Ghana no. Today, thankfully, we are thinking about Ghana. Now, let me come to Kennedy Agyapong. Clearly, he is not a perfect man. He has his own flaws. But I will choose Kennedy Agyapong any day, any time over Agyi Bawumia. Now, ask me why. The purpose and reason why Akufo-Addo appointed Bawumia as his vice president, he said it. He said that during Kufuor's time, when they wanted someone that can help the economy of Ghana grow, they relied on Bawumia. So what is so different that today, Akufo-Addo, who entrusted Ghana's economy into the hands of Bawumia, Bawumia is not performing, and you are thinking, say, you should vote for him to break an 8. Are you mad? You know, East London boys will tell you here in UK, are you mad? Uncle, are you mad? Auntie, are you mad? Because so when you're mad, you will not think about going to vote for Bawumia. Let me be honest with you. Bawumia is more, I just want to use a better word to describe it. I want to use a word that best describes Bawumia. Bawumia is more or less like his attitude and behavior is someone who is a swindler. He's a 419 man. And I'll explain to you. Because you need to get these things very, very important. I'll explain to you. Boss was just thinking fish. Thank you. Zigma says SWAT. Oh, nice. I wish I would share a video in income. Was and then common aid in the word. Now, one thing about Bawumia, he is a man without character. Now, Bawumia attitude, no, and you know, say, when you will be a Sebio, when meaning quite cheap, enti, when no kasa, Sebio, say, opeki enyoma around. Or a shallow thinker. And you see, he's not very deep in reasoning. What you say? Bawumia to say Akufo-Addo. On the surface, they make you think say they know. When you challenge them, when you try to let them know their flaws are, then quickly they switch to tribalism and religious politics. So today, Osha Bawumia campaign now, baby, I walk be and also yen cramoning, eating crabofon to man. Now that is very dangerous in our Ghana politics. It is very dangerous because Bawumia is now trying to fuel that religious card between the Muslims and the Christians. Now, I say this, that is very sad because if you have a leader who always like to drum religious cards and not talk about competence and what he can do and offer you, the citizens or the delegates, they know that he is of no good. And because he is of no good, he wants to rely on that religious, your friend is saying, background to tell you, my people, I am also one of yours. I'm also a Muslim. I pray 5 times a day. So vote for me. Once you vote for me, as a Muslim brother, I will do your wishes for you. He's not saying to you, the Muslim brother, that check my record and check the things I said to you people when we were in opposition. and came to you people begging that please give us the nod to lead the nation. He's not saying that. He's not saying that. I once upon a time told you people that if you vote for me, I'll be building skyscrapers in the Zongo communities. He's not saying that. He's not saying to you, Fati, Memuna, Sadia, Aishetu. He's not saying to you people that just check my record. I said A, and when I came, I did A, and I even did better than the A that I promised. I even gave you people A plus. What was it? Kwata by next year, na Bawumia has become Elder Bawumia. That's it. So clearly, if you listen to Bawumia, he's playing the tribe religious politics, and that is dangerous. Now I'll give you an example. What guy say maybe na Muslim for a year or my fashion, and a year Ora John Mahama call Asibi. Ora John Mahama Kwasiel. He went there because he was invited as a former president. Now, I call Anna Bawumia Bejina or J. Mike. Now, tell you Bawumia Kachre Ora Mahama, any Muslim for it. Was it now Muslim for ya dear? Adena Mahama dear, what baby? Tell you Muslim for ya dear. Adena Mahama baby. Which means he does not want unity, religious unity. Bawumia don't believe in it. Because if he believes in religious unity, our Muslim for Shia and John Mahama, the former president, whether you like it or not, you have to accord him with that respect. Because he has occupied the seat of honor of our dear country. But Odu, he was making a mockery. Oba, Brody Becker said gaslighting. I saw the former president who fell in the name of religious, in the name of religion. So one who enkramoni. It yade ba mama obetuba na. Afedo ba be enkramoni ana. Na wasum enkramo ana. No one in the moment 5 times a day. Clearly, delegates, Ghanaians, such a man cannot lead a nation. He is very dangerous. And I fear for our great country if Bawumia is to lead Ghana. And I'm saying it with every strength within me. You know what the MPP is counting on? Let me tell you this. The people who are calling for Bawumia to come to lead the MPP are not asking Bawumia to come and lead because of competence or how best he can lead the nation into prosperity. No, they are asking him to come because they know that they can use Bawumia to play the religious politics. Because if Bawumia becomes the leader of the MPP, Napo, who hails from Ashanti region, and also a royal from the Asante Kingdom, will be his vice president. Napo is a Christian. So they can say, we have a Muslim president and a Christian vice president. They are not going to tell you that we have a Muslim person who is a doer and a Christian man who can also perform. They are not going to talk about performance. They are going to do religious politics and tribal politics. So when they go to the north, they will present Bawumia and say, look, brothers and sisters, today Your brother is leading the Ashanti people. Once upon a time, we were inferior to the Ashantis. But Bawumia alone has given us a hope that the Northern can lead the Ashanti. That is their aim. That is the politics that MPP wants to do. And that is dangerous for the nation. And that is why you see, I want you all, if you are a delegate going to vote, don't vote for Bawumia. Allah will lie. Don't vote for him at all. Because he is a divisionist. If a former president came to a function that he was invited by Muslims and he could not recognize the unity, the togetherness that we have lived in peace all these years, and he was gaslighting him and making a mockery of him, it tells you that he is not a unifier when it comes to religion. Now, number two, Bawumia is very dangerous. And I'll tell you why. You see, the Samira people are the so-called Fulanis. And I respect Fulanis. But the majority of our Fulani brothers and sisters, we know them. I don't want to go into deep. And I don't want to say that much. If you people will recall, if you see any Boko Haram and things that normally goes around, which people do they associate these kind of activities with? I don't want to go into it. But I can tell you that a man called Bawumia is more wicked, have devilish behavior and attitude and actions. If voted to lead Ghana, Ghana will be doomed forever. They've got nothing to offer. This particular Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Now you see, people say, oh, Bawumia call Asante Hinewo. Now let me greet as Otumfuo, because Otumfuo Waba holidays are UK. UK, Scotland, Mpemfonia Hemfufu, and a King Charles, Omotun Safren Waha, into Otumfuo UK Minokase. The entire Bawumia Taiko Otumfuo Naso is because he knows clearly. So many of these sub-chiefs are not happy with Akufo-Addo's government. And so, Debiano Bawumia ko Ashanti region, get the information, bring it to Akufo-Addo, and see what best they can do to satisfy what Otumfuo said to do. And one of the things that they want to do to satisfy what Otumfuo said to do is that they have promised him that if Bawumia is to win the election, Napo will be the vice president. Or Bakuno or a friend is saying, Chairman Sabus, Swame, Kapopoi, or no, a vice president. Chairman Sabonsu, when you Akufo-Addo tintin, I'm saying Akufo-Addo wasn't Chairman Sabonsu, bear 1 inch. Akufo-Addo, wasn't Chairman Sabonsu, kakrebi. Chairman Sabonsu 4.8 feet. Oye tietiapa. Oye Swami Kapopoi. Chairman Sabonsu, Swami Kapopoi. I am a cabro for time be the magazine for because when say so I'm a magazine boys be brino and kusukunti abeke the AFG no be jana no mo cabro for be one to say as if say they are very enlightened. Omo boy will be krum kasa. And that is what you have to understand. So you see, Bawumia ni adwene a yedi bu maya be ma Ghana ye ho atoye. Don't forget to share the video. Now, the only person that can help the MPP to compete with John Mahama is Kennedy Agyapong. You see, as it stands now, no MPP party, Mutu Abama Kennedy. The MPP party will be united. Mutu Abadema Bawumia MPP party no egu. Tiemi me say Mutu Abama Bawumia MPP party no egu. Mutu Abama Kennedy. You have a chance to say MPP party no engu ye. Delegates for an amenemo kasa. Inti NA ye de nneoma bi efri Alan Kodwo Kyerɛmanten wo e de abrɛbe. Ye de nneoma bi efri Alan Kodwo Kyerɛmanten wo ene ye de asoma e de abrɛbe. Na nipa a wo de brɛbe no eye Alan Kodwo Kyerɛmanten kasamafo pa ano de eye sa asembo ye de e de brɛbe. Now simple as someone what can I say, doc baby I want makodu no Alan Kodwo Kyerɛmanten is monitoring say Kennedy ebe wini ana o wini say Kennedy e wini a Bawumia wini a Alan etin what in the party say Kennedy wini a Alan be hwe anim say Kennedy anything kita hodie ne be yesen. Will he be a unifier to bring Alan Kodwo Kyerɛmanten and all the other parties together to face NDC, Third Force, CPP, PPP, GPP, LPG, gas? The Alan Kodwo Kyerɛmanten strategically, he's watching delegates about one. Baby, a bekono. No, Baba announce. Se Bawumia wini a obe announce so wako independent or tele party UPP. Now already I say mensa be kan we. Now already no, we find show flash kaka. Oh, it already no. One can say the kind. Oh, already no one can say the kind that 2024. One we meeting. Na meeting no. Na Alan pese enemonimu ya no. Wade be to Ghana fo ani. Ana nkofo etunefo. The team na etunefo say. Ya monitor Kennedy. Ya hwe Kennedy. Say owini a ode nyina ye be together. Ana say Sebiu ono so be te say de yanom aye no. So okọ de yanom aye no a Alan betene party. Bawumia de wo wini say ken Alan atene party. No two ways about it. Oni Bawumia woni nkofo nkotena sese wo mo dwenen na bide. Because you see Bawumia is a dangerous man. That religious politics are all played. Because Ghana achadia sonko na media chayenya ubewunu se asori dan na mosque kakra bi nso ewo ne nchen insuo to a ubewunu se asori dan ne mosque na ewo na bi a enia enhye de nia patase no obukọ asori dan ekotena ho take shelter. So Bawumia Yobia, his style is like a Kufuado. They are divisionist. They divide people. And that is exactly what people need to understand. Inti mo delegate for amokoto aba. Muntu abanema obia obetimi edi manimu a. So wachina bi na se NDC enwini mpo. Na se mo party ni weni a. That person can at least create the jobs that the people, the youth of Ghana needs. I mean, say many a times, a man forecast, oh, being a president today, you have to be of certain lifestyle standards. Maybe our mind Ghana, we don't need somebody who is a pretender to lead the nation. We don't need somebody who is squeaky clean. Me a gentle, me a clean. I know how to talk. I know how to behave. Oko America, Donald Trump or Canada, he speaks his mind. And today you see what the Democrats are doing to Donald Trump is because Donald Trump, to him, there are certain principles in his life that he has come up openly that he doesn't support. And the Democrats are people who support those things that openly Trump says he doesn't support. And if you ask many people, analysts, they will tell you under Donald Trump, he did well in America. He did good in America. And under Donald Trump, we could all see that the world was at peace. Under Donald Trump, we didn't see Russia-Ukraine war. It never happened. He is a man that perhaps maybe he talks anyhow, but he had the brains. He had the mind to lead his nation. So we need to understand that, look, where we are as a nation, even if you're so-called candidate who perhaps you think is a gentleman, that's not we. I will prefer Kennedy than Bawumia. And I will not be a hypocrite. I do third force, but I have to talk about Ghana politics as a broadcaster, as a journalist. I would prefer to see a paradigm shift in our in our politics. I want to see somebody like Kennedy. I've seen Mahama. I've seen Bawumia. I've seen them. If you ask me between Bawumia and Kennedy, I would prefer Kennedy. And I've given the reasons why. One, he's somebody who share a new my Ghana. Like I said, and you don't want to whisker or Ghana. There are people who whisker in Kennedy. But it's not easy for people to build to so by you bottom sika. Even process a uriah. Even so uriah and yet easy. So by you bottom sika some DC hospital at the map of my Ghana. You won't go for me bromu sika or Ghana. Woman to go to 9. And the Japadia ma woman. Ebi mo ho amomaya 4. Omo ne omo yere ne omomaya 4 pe. Omo si ebi mo si be 10 bedroom, 15, 8 bedroom, 5 bedroom, 7 bedrooms. Bebre. Edan no magija no Ghana. Ana boys omo ye 419. Ede ne na nam krom no omo tonton. Ede ma brofo ne ahohofo. Ede ye 419. Ede ji nkofo sika. Because nkofo ni wi Ghana sika no. Ejapade no omde ye no. Omu wie no omukoti na America, ne UK, ne France, ne Germany. Any Australia, ne Canada. Omu ntimi ma metina o Japade. Now Kennedy into kwan. So could be a newman wa America, the America for. Simple says you quote on unquote, or yes, or the creative jobs and work. What about the rest? Ah, woman ya quenya. Be a vice president, be a president. Maybe say, so what should I be meeting will be to say, your friend is saying, Ibrahim Ama so be contested or call independent, say be a bra and the NDC, you are not quite independent. I will campaign for Ibrahim Ama because I want somebody who is different in our body politics. I want to see something different. Send America for the a year governance name Donald Trump. We all saw it. It was not the usual politics every day. It was not the usual politics every day. And you see, it's about time our young Ghanaians, we start demanding for better things, and the best things for ourselves. Because yes, we are nipa. Yenya moa. Yen Jimmy isa. It's about time. See, as you demanding the best things for ourselves. Who come in Kromonzema? Elembele Mugabe, Freddie Blay. What now so for how many years? A do maybe a tunidi Elembele Mugabe. Now, clearly, we sure will be to say Elembele Mugabe, Freddie Blay. What now so? Why you be papa be a manzima for Elembele for? And you two no near ma Kofi Bua, Amabua by. Now, for the purpose of NDC, for Amabua was Oba and he came under a CPP. Oba said, Oba be standing up or be contested. It was CPP day. Oba the Pakra no CPP candidate. Now, Freddie Blay. And Freddie Blay, so all man a chance, money winning. And Bua wanted to go back to Atlanta, Georgia. Bua, ne bra paying your friend Frank. Red lobsters. What's Carnation, North Carnation. Your restaurant go near friend red lobsters. Or North Carnation. They would many years ago. So at that restaurant now go almost a China for S7. That was our restaurant. Many years ago. And a nebra Frank. A catcher. Boa, the junior brother said, Medioba NDC. Now, my introduce you actually the Ahoy brothers because I'm close to them so that you can contest the seat. Need to play free. And of course, registers NDC member. Okomo vetting be parliamentary way be Anna Eja winning year no contest on this a year in the name of NDC and will compete with a year Freddie Blay and with two Freddie Blay. And will maybe crew now some American children. Now and Amabu and so done if Elembele Mugabe. What now how many years? And the year Galamsey and the SA and Cobra River. And why in Zimbabwe say a jacket tan why the 9K legs no and what to turn a rough of our parliament. And I sebu a monk tinkety pure tonkwana a year boa and I'm na oye. TBA. It Ghana for 2024 about to Sankamena Moa. We a boy, we are brandy, we are baba 1 hour area. Who constituency na wa jidin sin wo MPs a wonim say yeto abama wo mo a now feel say obetumi a contest because democracy no any formula na ya ba ko pewu democracy formula no eno anie nipa dodo nimo ne yeto so aba wo MP that's all nipa dodo nimo ne yajiwudi ne yetumi to so aba we ni Otiasi ena nobu ka awasi amangume mo ye kwasiafo nko ha enti uji hu di se wuti area na ye macho man gangalia e man pew ye bowdin e bon samrane minia o macho no ubetim dia contest MP against MPP and NDC for Matna Parliament more than 8 years. I've done a video like this before. We see the day we will see some votarians are voting for different political parties than NDC, they will see development in their hometown. The same way the day the Ashanti region will vote for a different political party than the MPP, they will also see development. Because manya de sa mo be kire mo because nkofo no amoto abama wo no mo hunu se mo yankwasiafo because mo di nka ka kire wo se mo de mponche kra ba na mo de particles etu wo komu a mbeto ama aponche asabio wo ye nipa daseni na wo kasa asemu ya enya aponche leaders na obenya aponche so ya abo bi a wonti asamase aponche ya abo bi a sebio onti asem de wono pen wo ye otiase onye wo dwan te say the pastors for members sheep shepherd your friend say so mo ye nwan no omo ye flock no na eja de o hwe nwan no so ne shepherd no wo mo ntisa omo nye nwan otiase a o maso ye mere omo ye mponche ene disa o kase ye de aponche ba kumase abonten so ne de MPP ko jan any particles boni komu beto ama aponche ne dia mponche na munya wo mu so wasantime mu na munya development. Into party members between Kennedy and Bawumia vote for Kennedy. Don't make any mistake. Fanese Kufuado amemu no one Bawumia ne bu no omapem omawie omunyina nko te se de Kufuo any Agyi the vice president ekwas ahujemu. That's all. Ghana for afe munyina amunsu muntie me. One PD more than 8 years for parliament. Performing sister Breley Western region for amwa takrade kwesiminti amato abama MPP no show no development. Moses Sam MP on 20 hours to northern region. Most start some moto abama MPP. Mo se mu development kakra. Sa na wo kwa santimem na moto abatia MPP a bunya development. Go kwa santimem a development the political party ba ko NDC ana aboa mododo. Upa Western region o mato abade ama NDC sa. Enso Western region development pa pebie. Ti yade na mokoso na moto sa aba ne masa nkofo wi. Omuto aba ewo evalua edwira. Edema afeku Catherine. Under Catherine as MP, Azimfonya development kama. Omu starte so mo ya kwan sea defense. NDC tesono. Oh. I want the swing state we kono we up. The same way we call Lembele. You don't see development. It is about time you vote for a different opinion and a different leader to lead you people. The MP and this, Ache 8 years MP Adwa Safwa ko parliament. Domi kwa benya fodi na mwenya. Domi kwa benya. Mudi ya mpese mbenye bi. Mwenye sebi mwa. Ana mugu domi kwa benya o. Because Adwa Safwa papa. Because of low self-esteem wapono ho. Aye bruni. Ti mudwene se With all respect to the man, he's a champion when it comes to the name dear. Anything I may use to know. I want someone who quiet with me. I want to make one. And the banner does not fit into her father's shoes. To move vote to me out. When I say in the bonny channel, put in the bonny channel, what to man over that come. When was the last time you saw MPs? Amoto Abama woman. Say hospitals amoko man team. Muhu almost almost salai. Hey baby. Maybe sir. When was the last time you a Ghanaian? Who no say president? Hospital okono. That's hospital and our president eko. As a Ghanaian. Hospital now we are here. Okono. Your president don't even trust your doctors. And even your hospitals. Confanochi teaching hospital, Kolebu. COVID-19 by hospital under Atamels. Wamusha say Joma Betwa, so UGMC. COVID-19 by what you ask Mamuka, say VIP hospital. What they won't important. You are not a very important personality in Ghana. Ntiwo ya Moanko Hospital, the MPs and the Kugu, the servants, Etmiko Hospital, Papa. We are the stakeholder. I say a swawa apakemu. Wo ubayaria. Because there is no beds at our hospital. So I'm speaking to you, the delegates. I'm speaking to you, Ghanaians. It's about time. Let's change the narratives. It doesn't matter what people will say. If everybody has their own opinion, it's like gnosis. Everybody got one. A MPPA. Now few say, Ubaya MPPA. My dreaming in down. She was sitting in the bara boom. I will question minting. Nafatu wamba. My candidate. Oba. Oba some mebunu maba wani in us. No wa pejaye. Esi agongon. Na yensu yonwe ba ni munya. Because as it stands today, we are led by thieves and people who are disrespectful. What do you say? We are led by people who pretend that they are coming to speak slangs. It be slangs you go chop. It be your man, what's up, man? America. It be you go chop. It be UK. Any, you go chop. That's a my mom from Fabro 4419 be my dada. Mama will be in far. Ne by force wanna be UK citizen, bro. Fu be my dada. Kapo. Let your mind be. Don't allow people to use Kwaji's movement. Don't allow Agyi Bawumia to use religious division to threaten you to vote for him. If he says he's a Muslim, tell him you're also a Christian. But I don't think that is the best way to go. So show him the record. He should rather talk about what he thinks he has done under this government called MPP. He should tell all of us. And if we think he has done better than John Mahama of NDC, you can vote for him. But I don't think they have done better than that John Mahama of NDC. Because John Mahama of NDC did not leave Ghana or did not take Ghana into a default nation. Be bold to speak truth because it is only the truth that will set you free. Bawumia is a failure. A vote for Bawumia is a vote for Boko Haram. A vote for Bawumia is a vote for political, tribal, religious, jingoism. A vote for Bawumia is a vote that will kill us, not softly, but it will kill us quickly. Don't vote for Bawumia. can say without any fear, Bawumia is a trickster. Bawumia was the one that told us that he has arrested the dollar. He has given the keys to the Inspector General of Police. And that the dollar is not going to see the daylight against the cedis. What do we see today? Today, if you exchange $1, you will get not less than 11 cedis. So clearly, per Bawumia's own words, let's use it to measure him. How come you arrest somebody boldly, telling the whole nation, and today we see the dollar breaking jail? Are you going to allow this to happen again? Are you going to allow 419 trained, a certificate holder of tricksters? Bawumia is somebody who is suffering from pseudological fantastica. Oh yes. It's a disease that person always like his old tongue to wag. He always peddle lies. He always tell lies. So if Bawumia does not speak lies, he cannot sleep. And it's a sickness. And that sickness is called pseudological fantastica. Don't vote for Bawumia. He's more criminal than a Kufuado. He's more wicked and evil. Now let me tell you, MPP people, if you vote for Bawumia, it's like you are voting for the NDC. And I'll say it. A vote for Bawumia will make Samira Bawumia become the vice first lady. Now, Samira Bawumia's brother is an NDC guy who is the MP for Adenta. It was Samira Bawumia and Agyi Bawumia that sponsored this guy to compete with us, that drunkard, Bawumia Samoa. And Bawumia Samoa lost his seat to Samira Bawumia's own brother. Samira could not convince his brother not to contest the seat against an MPP candidate. Do you know why? Because they know that they themselves are not true patriotic MPP people. Agyi Bawumia's family is full of NDC, and Agyi Bawumia himself was an NDC member. Likewise, Samira Bawumia. These people are thieves. They are not real. So delegates, if you want a real MPP person who has suffered with you people, it is not Bawumia who preach about religious division, who gaslight a former president who gathered and sat in an Islamic gathering. Don't vote for such a person. He holds a certificate that says he's suffering from pseudological fantastica. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you wherever you are watching. Tomorrow is Sunday service. We'll bring you teachings. We'll bring you teachings between Kevin Taylor and Last Dog. Good night. Thank you all.
The only problem we are having are leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country. So that's it.
Decided to a man this year. Was a man,
Bad boy. Hey, you swag in the man. Hey, Alaska, you know, coupon the dumpany. So I have in our room. Nanima. Hey ya. Me say what time we same di mo asan so go na ba atasibu. So it possible ah. Hey ya. Obaji mo egwan. No. 419. Boy use some kwajiski.
Not just in some the values of vacations in the municipality. The coronavirus certificated from 5th 2017. The project have gone on maintain 655 million Ghanaian cedis.